Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk about Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse Migration Series from Oracle to Snowflake. Tips and tricks 9. Let's directly jump into action. So, as part of this demo, what I am going to do here is the command which we need to migrate from the Oracle to Snowflake. Insert into uh, you know and I just renamed the database name and schema name, department. Select star from stage table. Okay, so the stage table also is present in the same demo DB public schema. Log errors into dept underscore error log. Insert a reject a limit unlit. This is the statement which we need to migrate from Oracle to Snowflake. So here I'm just directly running this command. We'll see what is the syntax error, unexpected errors. Okay, so error line 2 at position 68, unexpected, unlimited, because here we don't have any unlimited keyword as well as errors keyword, log, all these keywords. Then how we are going to migrate? So before migrating this one, let me show you how it is working in the Oracle. Okay, so here to show you that I'm using the live SQL is a web-based tool, SQL editor, web-based SQL editor. Okay, so with that, you just log into your Gmail, okay, and create the account, and then you can start creating the schema and tables and other objects as well. So here you are using the log errors. Okay, so in Oracle, we have a package called the DBM underscore ERR LOG. Okay, the package provides a procedure that enables you to create an error logging table so that DML operations can continue after encountering errors rather than abort and roll back. Okay, this enables you to save time and system resources. So the main objective of this error log, even though if you have any bad data from your staging table, okay, this is the our final table, target table, and this is the our source or okay source table. So here if you have any bad data, then so we are going, I mean this at any cost I mean when you use this log error statement, okay, so we won't get any error. Okay, instead of that, what will happen, all bad records will insert into error log table and valid records will insert into final table, target table, DEPT. Let's see how we are going to do that one. So here see DMS underscore error luggage, as I explained, that it is a procedure that enables you to create an error logging table. Okay, without, so that DML operations can continue after encountering errors rather than abort and rollback. So let me see. I'm going to see already created the table. So department table. Okay, here we have only one record. I am going to truncate this one. First I am going to demo or show the series of steps from the Oracle, and then we will see how we are going to do the same kind of action from Snowflake. So here, to create error log table, what we have to do, we have to use the create error log table. Okay, but this is the procedure from the dbm underscore error log package. In Oracle, we have a packages. Inside the packages, we have a one or more functions and procedures, some other cursors, other objects. So I'm not going to explain and detail about the DBMS underscore error log package. Just this is one package. Inside that package, we have a one procedure. With that procedure, if you run, so what I'm doing, okay, will create the log table. So what I'm going to do, I'm dropping the existing log table here. So now we have a DEPT and stage table. Okay, stage table also I will drop later. Okay, and recreate. So here I am running this. Okay, what is the source table? What is the target table? So source table I am giving the DEPT and target is the DEPT underscore error log. Okay, now see table is created. What are the columns get created here? So here we have a all the columns along with the department table. Okay, we have a three columns: department number, department name, location. Along with that, there are another set of five columns got created: ORA underscore error underscore ERR underscore number dollar, ORA underscore error message, row ID, operation type, and tag. Okay, these are the five columns created default by using this package. Okay, now anyhow, here we can describe that same command, okay, from here as well. So if you describe, then you will get the column details over here. Okay, now I'm going to describe even department also. Department table have three columns, okay, with zero records. Now I'm going to drop the existing table, stage table. So I'm creating the stage table with all columns with the default varchar that maximum size here. Okay, create table, table name, department number varchar to 32,000, d name 32,000, location. Okay, so that while loading the data into this table, we should not get any errors. So that's why by default I'm keeping the data type as a varchar for all the columns. Now this table is created. Here I'm going to insert. Okay, in general real time we'll get the data from other source systems, but here as part of this demo I'm going to insert manually records into stage tables, where here see the let me insert these five records. Okay, so please note that five records inserted. Okay, so let me show you that five records. So these are the five records, and if you notice, okay, the structure of the department table here, department, okay, three columns are there. Let me describe uh, DEPT. Please note that here describe and direct table name. Okay, so sorry, I executed this one. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. See, department number 2 is there, and D name 14 is there, and location 13. This is the length. Okay, and if you see the from our stage table, okay, few of the records we have inserted, you know more than department number, three characters here, and here text, and this is the two characters. Okay, this is valid. These two records are invalid with respect to department number, and d name we have a, this is the invalid record because that 14, and location here we have a invalid. So altogether valid record is only this one. Okay, department number 11. Okay, all other four records invalid records. Now I am directly, without using the error log clause in, okay, Oracle, I am going to run the insert statement. Okay, from stage table. So here target table is the department, and source is the stage table. So here we got the error value 100 greater than specified precision 2 comma 0 for the column. So please note that here we don't have any column name. Which column? If you have a 100 columns in a table, then it would be very difficult to you know find that which column. Okay, so this is the error we got. Now our aim is at any cost, okay, the insert statement should get successfully, even though if you have bad records, those bad records will insert into the error log table. For that, what we have to do, see, before going to run that one, let's see is there any records get inserted into our department table. No, zero records. Okay, now this is the command, insert into department select star from, this is the same. After that, log errors is the clause. Okay, into what is the table name, what is the operation type. Okay, we can perform the DML operations with the log errors. Okay, so insert reject limit. So unlimited, or if you want to from the stage department table, um, assume that there are 100 records are there, and 100 records, out of 100 records, unlimited only 10, maximum I can bear only 10 bad records. If beyond that 10 records, then I don't want load anything. So in that case, you can use the limit after you can specify the n number of records, but here unlimited I'm using. Now let me execute. Okay, this time before executing that, okay, what I'm going to do, let me show you the how many records are there in the log table. Okay, so here, so 0 records. Now I'm going to execute the this one. Okay, so now see, insert into DEPT. So one row inserted out of 5 rows, one rows inserted. Now let's see from the department table here. Okay, only one record inserted, and all bad records are inserted into error log table. So with, okay, what is the Oracle error number? Okay, and then message. This is the message here. Please note that uh, by seeing the error message, we cannot come to know what is the respect to column. Okay, due to which column this got failed. Okay, so these are the errors, 4 errors we got. Okay, and we are capturing what is the operation type. Okay, and this is the operation type insert. Okay, I is the okay operation type, and tag is the insert. So if it is update u, and update would be there, and these are the original data. Okay, now, okay, now let's see how we are going to achieve the same kind of steps in from the Snowflake. Okay, so I'm moving to here. Okay, so without changing directly, I'm going to run the as it is in from Snowflake. Let's see. So we got the error as I explained. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to already I executed the, I mean, set up the context. Okay, and here let me describe the table. So here we have a same structure, dpt number 2, and where dname 14, location 13. Okay, same structure. Now if I have any data, I'm just truncating. Okay, statements are successfully executed. Now I'm going to create a stage table with you know maximum size. Okay, here yeah, let me execute the maximum size where get to. Okay, let me 32,000, put me 32,000. Okay, so now I'm going to uh, create a replace table. So table stage underscore department, and I'm going to insert the same records. Okay, so 4 invalid records and 1 valid record. Okay. So here, if you retrieve the data from the, okay, all records are here from the source table. Now target table, okay, 0 records. Okay, because I truncated whatever that existing data. Now, so how, okay, insert into DEPT. I'm going to execute the without I mean direct. Okay, so here if you see DML operation to table DEPT failed on column. See in the in Snowflake with the recent feature, so we can see the what is the column. Okay, because of that failure. Okay, so first error we are going to display. See here, column dpt number with error numeric value 100 is out of range, because we are expecting the less than 99, less than 100. Okay, but here we have. So and also what is the column in Oracle, we didn't get that error with that. Okay, we can easily go and check the from the stage table, select star from dpt where dpt number, select star from table where dpt number equal to 100, then we will get the directly, I mean, that is the column, and this is the value for this error. But our aim is this statement should not fail, and then we should I mean, no valid records should insert into the department table. Error records should insert into the error table. I mean, bad records. Okay. Now, what I am going to do to implement that, we don't have any default solution for that one. So, what we have to build our own logic to achieve the what we have in the Oracle. So, for that, I am capturing the all the error types over here. Okay. So, for example, if you try to insert, okay, where I mean this number, okay, with varchar, then we are going to get the this error. Okay, dml operation to dept failed. Okay, dept number with error numeric value 200a is not recognized. Okay, this is the one error. Okay, and another error. Okay, I need this error information, okay, text, that's where, okay. So here department number 12, okay. So I'm going to insert the another record this time. So DML operation to table D it failed on column D name. This time department name with error string finance and finance is too long and would be truncated, because for department D name maximum character is 14. This is more than 14 characters. That's why we got this error. Okay. So and then like that we have to capture the all the possible errors. Okay. One time, this is one time process where I mean to build the logic. Okay. Now we have a 5 records in the table. Okay, as I explained that if you execute the direct statement which is got from the Oracle, so we'll get the error, syntax error and unexpected error, unlimited, okay, and log errors, all these. Okay, for that what I'm going to do, see, let me do have a log table. Yes, we have a log table. I created this one, so I am going to drop this table. Okay, so how we are going to create the okay table? So okay, we have to create manually with all the extra columns plus department table columns. With that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a procedure like sp underscore create error log. Here you have to pass the full source full table name and target full table name. Okay, so source full table name is nothing but a what is the error table basically. Okay, now let's see what I'm going to do. This is the procedure. Okay, uh, here I am okay, what is the full table name, target table name? Okay, instead of target table name, okay, we will call it as the error table. Okay, let's see, that is the okay, yeah, error table. Instead of target table, we will call it as a error table, but okay, I created that variable with this name. Okay, this one. And then here I'm using the list aggregate to get the all the columns from the our department table. And I'm creating the table using the table. And here I am after creating, so please note that row id is not is available in the Oracle. Okay, but in the Snowflake row id is not available, so I'm using only 3 columns: error message, error type, and tag. These are the 3 columns, extra columns I am going to keep, okay, as part of our error table. So I'm going to create, I mean, okay, once, I mean, if it any exception, so this is the declare block. Okay, where we can define the variables, and this is the execution block, starts from the begin, between begin and exception, if you have exception class, otherwise end. Okay, and exception block is this one. So let me compile this procedure. I will keep this script in the description. Okay, and then I'm going to create the log table. So this is the our main table, and this is the log table name. So let's uh, run this procedure. Okay, so this is the one automation, so that how in Oracle we have a package, correct? Similar way, here we have a procedure. So if you describe this table created with the location, department, D name, 3 columns, and along with extra columns here. Okay, please note that all varchar. So our original department table is the different department number is the number, okay, with the 2, and location I think varchar 13, rename varchar 14. So here these are the 3 columns, extra 3 columns we have created. So far very good. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a view. Okay, on top of stage table, because here we need to segregate the, we need to identify the what are the bad records and what are the valid records with. Okay, we need to write that logic. So for that, what I'm going to do as part of this, okay, view, okay, I'm taking all the columns, and okay, and here I'm using union all. For each column I'm going to write. Okay, suppose for each column we need to, for this one also we can write a procedure automatically to I mean create this view. As part of this demo, I'm just taking the 2 cases. One is the varchar validations and varchar, and validations on the numeric. You can do the same thing for date, other data types as well, date and boolean. Okay, like that. So even you have decimal, float, like that. So here what I'm doing, I'm using the case statement, and okay, within the case statement, try to number. So try to number department number. If it is the valid number, we are going to get the actual null value. I mean actual value. If it is the invalid, okay, then we'll get the null value. If it is null, okay, when you use the try to number null, then here is the DML operation value, and what is the value from the stage table for the department number is not recognized. Okay, if length is, department length is greater than, I mean, okay, whatever it is there in the uh, table structure. So for that, what I am doing, the to get the what is the length of what is the data type and what is the length of that department column. Here I am joining with the stage table along with the select star from information schema dot columns, where table name department and table schema is the public. So joining on the here, okay, table name and column name. So you can use the even alias name over here, columns dot, okay, you can use the columns dot as well here. Okay, so here hard coding the within the join condition, depart table name is I am hard coding, and then column name also I am hard coding. So okay, this is the similar way I am creating the here department name column. So here length only, because string, I mean we can insert any type of data type into the string. That's where I mean just I'm validating length is not exceeding, so that validation only here I'm keeping. So okay, I am going to use the column name as the alias, and then third column location also is the varchar only, so that I'm just I'm taking care of the length. Now let me create the view. Okay, so view stg underscore dbt underscore row underscore validation successfully created. Now what I'm going to do, let's see. uh, okay, this is just I mean information schema, how we are going to get the columns. Okay, this is okay, let's see. Now this is the view which we created. So from the view we'll get to know here, so all the column names, and if you have any error, this is the bad record. If you see any error message, that means this is a bad record. Okay, with respect to that particular column, not from the all. Okay, so we have a, even though we have three records, but in our 5 records in our stage table, but here 15 records are there. Okay, because 5 into 3, 3 columns, 15 records is there. So now let me do this one. So here stage table validation is there, this is the view, and we already 0 records are there. Now I'm going to insert the, okay, here I'm doing the insert with two times. Okay, I'm going to perform the two insert statements. Okay, first one is the where from the view, here we are using the direct stage table. Instead of stage table, we are using the view which is created on the stage along with the validations, like whether it is particular record is bad record or not. So we are going to get, if it is the null, that means it is a valid record. So now is not null, that means this is the bad record. Okay, bad record I'm using the uh, error table. Okay, so all the bad records I'm going to insert into this table. Okay, so 4 records inserted. Now with that, we'll see all the bad records. So same similar in Oracle, how we have a output in the error table, similar way here also we have a, see, error message. Okay, please note that the error messages are different from Oracle and here. Okay, this is the, so department number, insert, and all these things. Okay, we got the 4 error records. Now what about valid records? For that, just you need to perform this. Okay, insert into department table. Okay, select distinct department number, name, location from our view, where department number not in. Okay, department number, or you can use the R columns also. Okay, for whatever that valid record, I mean invalid records are there in the error table, we are not considering them. Okay, so now let me execute this one. So this statement will not fail. So number of rows inserted is the 1. So okay, now let's see. Finally we'll see these are the bad records. Okay, 4 bad records out of 5, and this is the one valid record. 11 finance and hyderabad, this is the valid record. So because we don't have a default package like that, which we have in the oracle, that we don't have in the snowflake, that's why we need to build our own logic. Okay, if you have any easy method, please comment in the okay, your code, so that it will helpful for all others. Maybe this could be lengthy process. If you think, then if you have any other logic, then just provide your logic in the comments. Yeah, that's it from this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it to a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues and friends. Your support truly helps my YouTube channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more expert tips, tutorials, and interview questions. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, and I will see you in the next one.